Hey
y'all.
What up?
What up?
What's up?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by us, the fans. And today we are talking who is going to win the national championship, because you know football season is upon us. They had week 0, but none of those games were interesting. So we say week 1 is where we're going to start this off. So we're going to pick who's going to be on our Final Four and who's going to win the national championship. We're also going to break down and finish with our breakdowns of the NFC and AFC North. And last but not least, we got to pick who's going to win the Super Bowl. You know, that's just what we do. Next on Yeah, I Said It Sports, y'all. Please subscribe and like the video and share. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. And we back, baby. I got everybody in here with me. I got Darius, Brianna, Sean, and Blair. What up?
What's up?
We was off last week. We had a lot of things, man. Gotta say congratulations to my son, my brother's firstborn, getting married last week. Congratulations. He walked down the aisle.
Many blessings.
Congratulations. And just hope he realizes how much money he's getting ready to spend for the rest of his life. So
I'm not about to play with y'all.
Hey, it is what it is, man. It's the truth.
Hey, the truth hurts.
Hey, it's always cheaper to keep her. Just stating the facts. So y'all know how we do this thing, man. We got to get into this college football playoffs. I think this is possibly going to be the last season of the 4-team playoff. I think that starts. Have they ratified it to make it start next season, where they're going to expand it to like?
I think it is next year.
Yeah. So this is going to be the last year of the Final Four of the NCAA football playoffs. So who y'all got, man? Who y'all got in the Final Four? Who is in your Final Four? Get the teams that's gonna be playing for it all, and then give me who you got winning the dance. Who gonna win the big dance, man? You know, Sean, I'm gonna start off with you, baby. I'm coming to you. Who gonna be in the Final Four?
I got Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia.
I got the team up north as of University of Michigan.
Oh.
I have Florida State coming out of ACC.
Soccer right there. Okay.
And last but not least, I got the Ohio State University. In a rematch game, I have Ohio State beating Georgia.
I like it. Darius, who you got, man?
I have no particular order at this time. This will probably change once I actually see more football.
Yeah, I mean, always.
But I got Georgia. I got Michigan. I got USC. And to a lot of people's surprise, I got LSU.
Ooh, I like it. Who wins the dance?
And then in a close game, I got Georgia 3-peating against Michigan.
Well, you know, he got Michigan making it all the way to the big dance. Blair, we gonna start to get a transition on over to you, baby. Who you got in the big dance? Who you got in the Final Four?
So I guess Michigan, Georgia, USC, and I was thinking LSU, but he said LSU, so let's go with. I'm like,
Hey,
you can say it.
Nah,
yeah, this your top four, dog.
Yeah, you can say it.
no, I'm gonna go Alabama. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Alabama. Let's go Alabama.
Alabama. Brianna, who you got, man? Who you got in your Final Four? Who you got? Go ahead, give it to us.
What we see.
Okay. I have.
Yeah. But y'all,
I don't know, y'all. I'm just gonna pick. All right, let's say I have Florida State because that's my daddy's school. I got Florida State. I got Colorado just because I like Dion. Georgia and Ohio State.
There you go.
Who you got winning it all?
I'm gonna say Florida State just because you gotta rock with the home team.
man, you mute Brianna for the rest of the chat. No Florida State talk.
Hey man, they're gonna have a real good team though. They are.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
They
them
are gonna have
boys,
a
them
real
boys
good
is ready. I can't lie. They gonna be scary.
They're gonna be nice. So in my Final Four, I have Georgia. I have Clemson.
Comeback
I
season.
have Ohio State. And in a shocking event, I was thinking about Texas. I also thought about USC, but I watched their defense play the other night. Absolutely horrible. So
it's going 50.
they're gonna have to win. I have Oregon as my fourth team. So and in the national championship, I have Georgia versus Ohio State in a rematch, and I have Ohio State winning. I will say this. Tennessee, I thought about Tennessee too. They quarterback, I'm telling you.
I'm going to ask you and Sean this as the resident Ohio State fans.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all just saw who they named the starter.
Yes.
At quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have faith in my guy?
No, because I don't think he's going to be the quarterback by the fourth. I think he's good, but I don't think he's going to be the quarterback by the time they play Notre Dame. I think it's going to be Devin Brown.
He's going to be out of there.
I think Devin Brown is going to be the quarterback.
You got 4.
What week y'all played Notre Dame?
4. So how he announced it, I'm gonna cover that in a little bit, but how he announced it is basically saying that they're gonna split time. Because Kyle McCord is the older quarterback, he's gonna come out and he's gonna play first against Indiana. He's gonna get the first snaps. So which leads you to believe that Devin Brown coming in right behind his ass, which also lets me further know he trying to get this boy every opportunity to state his claim to this spot, and the younger boy would have been outplaying him. Because if it wasn't close, he would have just, he just would have named Kyle McCord the starter. He did not do that. He just said he's getting the first snaps, which lets me further know he gonna give the boy a chance to fail in front of everybody. And he's gonna be like, all right, Devin, go ahead and take it. So that's just how I feel. Sean, how you feel about it? Because, that's just me.
I actually think Cal McCord is a good quarterback, man.
Yeah, I think he's
I
good.
ain't gonna say he's great, but he's pretty good. I mean, anytime you got to lace him up for Ohio State, you're gonna be one of the top guys in America. But I'm gonna say with his talent, wide receivers and tight end in Stover, all he got to do is not turn the ball over. So I think if he just do the Mr. Jones, Mr. Danny Dimes, He'll be all right. But yeah, he's not gonna be that dude. I think he need to have a decent season. Go ahead, go to the league, be a backup, and let Brown just take over. Because old buddy from Georgia gonna be the man in 2 years anyway. Air.
Yeah, Aaron Nola. Yep.
I'm just like, I ain't never really seen Ohio State this uneasy at quarterback. It kind of make me nervous for him a little bit, you know. I still think y'all gonna be good though. Y'all think y'all got a chance to make the top 4 for sure. That quarterback thing scared me, bro. They mess around and slip up a game before you get to Michigan, Ohio State.
Facts.
If y'all lose to Notre Dame, I'm gonna write you off. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I hate Notre Dame.
I wouldn't
hope
blame
y'all beat them by 50.
I wouldn't blame you, but I mean, at this point, as a quarterback of Ohio State and with the amount of talent that he has at his disposal, just like Sean said, you just ain't got to fuck it up. Just don't fuck it up.
Just don't fuck it up. And you got the best backfield, in my opinion, in the country.
I ain't gonna say all that.
I will.
Young Blair.
You got the number one running back coming out the country.
It's 2 schools in the Big Ten. I'm like, hey, them pissed off.
I like Michigan's running back. I like Arkansas running back. But those 2 dudes, man, those 2 potentially first dayers.
Listen, them Michigan boys and them pissed off.
I like them Michigan
boys.
boys.
That's what I'm saying. What's up, man? Is it the year, bro? Is this it?
We're gonna have to see, man. You know, I ain't bro.
That is the biggest slow player.
I gotta see it, bro. I gotta see it. I'm not gonna do it.
Them boys gonna be 12-0. He gonna be like, look, man, I'm trying to tell you, I gotta see this.
They're nice, man.
Every time, bro. I got to see it.
It's pretty good.
Could be questionable.
Yeah. But I think there's gonna be a lot of people. Who y'all got for the Heisman? I think Caleb gonna repeat and get it and be the second person to ever have two.
I think I don't know, because they really is riding my boy from who he play for, Duke or North Carolina? The QB?
North Carolina, the quarterback.
North Carolina.
Drake May.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's all high. I think he's pretty good, but I feel try to make a conversation. But I feel like Caleb Williams is in a perfect spot to repeat, though, for real. Unless we just get one of these crazy skill players to show they behind this year. I think it's his for the taking.
Yeah. I think he's in a very good spot, but I think there's going to be a lot of players going to be challenging for that spot. So we'll see. I think, like you said, Drake May.
They're going to score. What's going to help them is USC going to score a lot of touchdowns, man. So
yes,
that's going to help them out a lot.
Yes. I think that's going to help them out a lot. It's just, like I said, that defense, man. It's not good at all.
Man, this is the Pac-12 we talking about.
I understand.
Pac 3. Pac 4.
Pac 4 now.
About to be packed up. That was about to be over with. R.I.P.
Packed up. That's fucked up. Moving on. So we're going to continue with our NFL breakdowns of all divisions. This is our last and final divisions. We have 2 more to go. It's the AFC, NFC North. We're going to start with the NFC North today, guys. So we're going to start it off with the Bears. So if you're not familiar, who's in this division is the Bears, the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings, okay? Just to go over a few key additions that the Bears have had. They did sign a few different offensive linemen to try to bolster their offensive line, but the big free agent signing that they had, trade that they had, was DJ Moore from the Panthers. I do believe he's the number one They definitely needed that. They also got Tremaine Edmonds from the Buffalo Bills to be on the defense, which I think is going to help out their defense, and he's going to be a leader on that defense. They did lose David Montgomery in the backfield. That was only their real key loss, but I don't think they're going to feel that as much as some other teams would. But other than that, they didn't do a whole lot. We're going to move over to the Lions. So the Lions did sign C.J. Gardner-Johnson, but he did get injured. Is he out for the season when he got hurt?
I got you. Let's see.
I gotta see if he's out for the season, but I know he got hurt during preseason. The Eagles also signed.
He is C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah.
Was back at practice
Okay.
after injury scare as of July 29th.
Okay. So
he is back.
That's good news to hear. So, but the Eagles, they just drafted very well, man. What'd you say, Sean? I mean, I'm sorry, the Lions. Yeah, the Lions, they're just drafting very well, man. I can't hate on anything that they're doing, man. They're drafting very well. They had the only key losses that they had. They lost Jamal Williams. They lost DJ Chark to the Panthers. Michael Brockers they lost as well. But they're drafting, and like I said, they're adding C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Was a very good addition. Move over to the Packers. Obviously, they lost Aaron Rodgers. They lost Allen Lazard. They didn't really sign any big free agents that you would deem as notable. We're just going to move on from there. So then we're going to wrap it up with the Vikings. The Vikings, they didn't really do anything. They lost Irv Smith Jr., their tight end. They lost Patrick Peterson. He signed with the Steelers, which I thought he retired, but he signed with the Steelers. They didn't really have a lot of big key free agents come in, and they also just recently lost Dalvin Cook.
And Adam Thielen.
Yeah. So other than that, and they also lost Eric Kendricks as well. So that's pretty nice list of players that they've lost. So with those things being said, who do you have winning this division? I'll start this one off with Blair.
The Lions, I guess. Looks like they should win it this year.
There you go.
There you go. Say it with your chest.
Not quite.
There you go.
Lions is they still have not got over the hump, but Minnesota should be worse. I don't know much about Green Bay. I don't expect much from him yet. And Chicago's still a work in progress. So the only one that was really going up was Detroit, and they haven't really lost very many people. So they should be good.
Who you got finishing last?
Long as Goff just don't mess it up, I'm cool with that. Like, he ain't got a ball crazy. As long as he just plays steady, I'm fine with that.
Facts. Who you got finishing last in this division?
Packers. Because why not?
Okay.
Like, it's gonna get bad and go down the tubes. I don't know. I'm not saying he's gonna be terrible, but he gonna need
the Vikings.
He said the Packers.
Oh, the Packers. I got you.
So okay, that's interesting. Brianna, who you got winning this division?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
And the Packers finishing last.
Everybody's just writing off the Packers, man. Sean, who you got, man? You got the Packers finishing last too?
I do not have the Packers finishing last. I actually have the Chicago Bears finishing last.
Fair.
And It's actually kind of tough because I actually like what Love is doing, man. Man, it's crazy. It's kind of opposite of what y'all saying. It got me kind of nervous. I'm gonna go with Detroit winning it, but a tough win with the Vikings. But I do see Green Bay being all right.
Damn. Dance, what you think, man? Because what I'm about to say, I think it's gonna be that crazy to y'all. To now, what I got to say. Go ahead, Dad.
All right. I think Justin Jefferson probably gonna have about 1,500 yards, and they're gonna finish third. I like DJ Moore. Bears offensive line is still garbage, nigga. Dumpster fire. Straight whole stuff. Them boys finishing last. I also have Detroit winning a close race with the Packers. Just because Sean, you ain't by yourself, man. Dust your shoulders off. You ain't by yourself, man.
Yeah, brother.
like
I'm
this,
listening.
man.
I'm listening. I'm gonna take me to church, man.
Tell you, man. To be honest, since before that last little year with Aaron Rodgers, when have you really seen the Packers be that bad? Like, I don't know. Them boys might know what they doing out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he gonna make no deep.
I ain't seen a quarterback since Brett Favre, bro. Like you ain't. Man.
Guess what? I wasn't checking for A-Rod out of Cal when he was coming off the bench neither.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I feel like they run the organization well over there, and well-run organizations usually do pretty good, especially when I feel like the Vikings have lost a little too much, and Kirk Cousins. And I like Kirk Cousins, man. I like him more now since I saw the quarterback thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not the guy to get you over that hump. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's gonna be tough for them this year. I think they'll probably run up a lot of yards. They may put up a lot of points. But last year, them boys was like 11-0 in games decided by a score or less. I doubt it go the same way without all those pieces.
You know that's coming back down to earth, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Shout out Detroit, man. Stop playing with Jared Goff's name, man. That boy decent.
Who I got finishing last in this division? I got the Vikings, man. I got the Vikings finishing last in the division, bro. And I'm with this. Ever since I watched the quarterback thing and I watched Kirk Cousins and he was playing hurt pretty much the last half of the season. And he still was playing very well. He a tough son of a bitch because every time he got hurt the last half of the season, you watch the show, he over there like, yeah.
Okay.
He was.
Like, you all right? You're like, no. So I'm like, bro, this nigga is tough as hell out here throwing touchdowns. Blasted. So the offensive line isn't good to begin with. They're decent. I don't see them really. They didn't really improve it. Their defense dramatically drops off. You lose Eric Kendricks. You lose Peterson, the leadership, and they were already pretty bad. I mean, you know, when they got to that playoff game, they got exposed. But yeah, they're just not that good, man. I got them finishing last in this division. But when I think about winning the division, man, I gotta go with the Lions, man. The Lions, they just been, man, as much as bad as they have been, and they have been pretty bad throughout the years. They done got a lot of stuff right these past couple seasons, man. They done got a lot right. And I think they're the most talented team, and I'm going to roll with the most talented team. I do agree that the Packers are going to be better than what people think that they are. But I got them finishing third. I got the Bears finishing second in this division, man. I think the Bears do make a drastic improvement. The addition of DJ Moore, I think the defense is going to be much better than they were last year. I like some of the additions. I like all the additions they made. I do agree with Darius, the additions on the offensive line, but yet and still, that boy gonna be running for his life again, and it's gonna be whatever Justin Fields is able to do and make out of what the sauce that they done gave him. He gonna make it out. It's gonna taste okay, and you can be like, "Bruh, I need more." And he's like, "This is all I can give you. You need to give me somebody that can, stay in front of somebody, because that last preseason game against Jacksonville or whoever that was against, that offensive line is terrible." And you just looking at it and just like, man, I feel sorry for this man. He ain't gonna be able to really do a lot. Not what we expected him to do. Not the 3,000 yards passing and the 1,000 yards rushing. Yeah, he gonna get the 1,000 yards rushing, but he ain't gonna be able to throw it to nobody. It's gonna be a lot of quick passes, and I feel like that's how they're gonna be able to succeed. Feel like they're gonna make that adjustment, and I feel like that's where they're gonna finish, man. But I do got the Lions winning this division. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. I think the Packers are not gonna be terribly bad, but I'll say I got the Bears winning probably like 8 to 7 games. I got the Packers winning about 5 to 6. And I really don't believe in the Vikings this year, man. That defense is going to be ass cheeks. And I really believe that the offense is going to be doing their thing, but now you ain't got Mr. Cooks. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. But that's what I got. We gonna move on though to the division everybody been waiting on. But I'm gonna let Blair kick it off, like as tradition is when we talk about this division, because we all are a fan of said teams in this division. So the most bipartisan party that we have on the show is Blair when it comes to this division. So Blair, kick it off. Who you got going in the AFC North? But let me break it down first. Let me break the division down first. All right. So in this division, if you do not know, we have the Browns, the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Steelers. All right. So let's start it off with the Baltimore Ravens. They did sign Odell Beckham Jr. They needed a receiver more than anything.
Oh my God.
So they did sign Odell Beckham Jr. They did draft pretty well as well. She broke out the jersey for you. She was ready today. They re-signed Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson got his money, as he should.
Papa snatch.
All right. Now they did lose Calais Campbell. That is a big loss for them. They need that young man. Well, he ain't young no more, but he still was a run stopper and could do a lot of different things, blocking field goals. He was a very big piece on their defense. All right. They also signed Nelson Aguilar. All right. So it is what it is. I'll say it's about a watch. So we're going to move on to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals lost Von Bell. We lost both of our safeties. They did pick up Orlando Brown Jr., which is a big pickup for the Cincinnati Bengals in our offensive line. They also signed Irv Smith Jr. And Nick Scott. Possibly, they definitely had a very decent draft as well. Then we'll move on to the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns really didn't do a lot in free agency. They did lose Kareem Hunt. They did end up picking up Elijah Moore from the Jets, and I think in a trade. So that's pretty much what they did. They didn't do a lot. They didn't have a lot of movement in the off season. Then we're going to wrap it up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They did sign Mr. Peterson from the Vikings. I think that adds a lot of leadership to their team. They signed also Larry Ogunjobi. They re-signed him, picked him up, and that was great. So they didn't have a lot of moves, but they did draft pretty well. So in this division, who do you have winning it, Blair? Is it the Steelers? Is it the Browns? Is it the Bengals? Or is it the Ravens? Who you got, Blair?
So
Everybody's looking at you.
what's crazy is like it's been close lately. I'm gonna say I don't know if Kenny Pickett is ready. I'm gonna say Lamar play all season, and they win the division.
Big Baltimore.
Have Lamar some help. Let's see what he does with it.
Hey, mute her mic real quick.
Big Baltimore. Baltimore.
Go ahead, Brianna. Who you got?
He didn't say who he got going last.
I don't think he cares. But go ahead, Blair.
Oh,
Who you got?
last,
Who you got finishing last?
last in the division. So last in the division this year. That's gonna be tough.
I think this is the best division in football.
Agreed.
This is the best division.
I'll go with the Browns, man. I don't know if they're gonna get it together.
Fair assessment. Brianna, who you got?
I have in the last place the Browns. I got the Cleveland Browns finishing last. In first place, the winner that's not new to us is the Baltimore Ravens. Duh. Baltimore finishing first. Bruh, duh. Who else? Y'all niggas ain't finishing first?
Gotta all pull something out. That was too funny.
Sean, go ahead. Who you got winning the division? Who you got finishing last?
I got the Cincinnati Bengals winning it. And I got the Cleveland Browns coming in last. I ain't gonna hate on none of them because any of them, I will say this though. You can write this down. Anybody in that foe can win the division.
Agreed.
Facts. Best division in football. Not even close to me.
Okay.
Who you got, man?
The fuck, nigga? All right.
Fandom at its finest today.
Listen, man. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. Pittsburgh finishing first, man.
Period.
That's my fandom. Realistically, I got the Ravens finishing first.
Big Baltimore.
When Lamar is healthy, them boys is tough.
I'm just saying. I'm glad y'all know.
I got finishing in last. Y'all know how I feel about the Browns. Them boys cursed, man. I don't know what it is. Boys is cursed, bro. And I feel like their little window has closed. They wasted it on Baker Mayfield.
That's tough. That's super tough.
In
Hey.
a crazy twist of events, realistically, I got us finishing second. And I got Cincinnati finishing third.
Right?
But listen to let me mix it.
I like
This is the toughest division in football. All three of these teams will make the playoffs.
I said that, didn't I, Chris? I said three gonna make it.
Okay.
All three of these teams gonna make the playoffs, bro. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This was the hardest one to break down because I'm trying to take my fandom out of it and be realistic. Like how, fandom aside, You know, if I got my hat on and my cape on, oh nigga, the Bengals is going all day, every day, nigga. 2 times in the AFC Championship, motherfucking right. Ain't scared of nobody out here in these streets. But if I'm being realistic and I'm breaking down the rosters and seeing talent for talent, and listen, y'all, them Cleveland Browns, man, them Cleveland Browns ain't no joke, bro. Them Cleveland Browns ain't no joke, man. They got stars everywhere. They got most. Listen, I'm just being real. Them boys got stars everywhere. Everywhere. They got it all. But it's like what Darius be saying. It's like these niggas is cursed. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why? How? Like, how? But how I'm going to break this down, I'm going to say the Cincinnati Bengals will win this division. In second, I have the Cleveland Browns finishing second in this division. Yeah, I said it.
No. I know, Chris. I said it. That nigga smoking dope.
Yes, I did. I got the Baltimore Ravens
smoking
last, and I got the.
I knew you was
that nigga is smoking.
Wow.
No defense is gonna be ass cheeks. You ain't got no corners.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Quarterback, but they still make the playoffs because they got the best coach. And I want y'all to hear me when I say this. They got the best coach in football. Don't care what anybody say about it. They got the best coach in football. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. He just is. I can't hate on him.
Even without our quarterback last year, we still finished second. So you tell me, with a quarterback, with the receivers we got, we finished last.
What receiver? What receiver? What receivers?
We got Flowers.
So the receivers going to the playoffs. The receivers is gonna make the difference. What about the defense, Brianna?
Yes, that's what we needed. He needed somebody to catch the fucking ball. We got somebody to catch the ball now.
Is he gonna be out there every game? Is he gonna be out there every game?
Even when he wasn't out there every game, we still won. We still came in second place. Even when he wasn't out there, we came in second place.
Is it gonna
so you telling me now that he out there, he got somebody to catch the ball, we gonna come in last? Yes. Just for that nigga, we winning it all. Just for that nigga, we winning it all. Just for that nigga, we winning it all.
You ain't making the playoffs.
Just for that nigga, we winning it all.
It's gonna be the Browns.
We winning it all.
You ain't making the playoffs. You ain't making it.
We winning it all.
You ain't making it. That's just how I feel. If you break down the rosters and I'm looking at it objectively.
Can't be. You can't be looking at it objectively. You can't. You can't be.
The most unimpressive roster is the Ravens.
You can't be looking at it objectively.
Receivers to
you
come back.
Cannot, bro.
Now I do like the receiver that you drafted. He's going to be very, very good. But
we have Flowers and Bateman. The only old receiver we got is OBJ. That's the only old nigga we got. We got Flowers and Bateman. Those young niggas.
I'm not worried about no dudes that can't stay healthy. I'm talking about the young boy. I can only hope that the young boy can stay healthy enough to help you.
I will say Baltimore do got a lot of new stuff going on. New OC. A new offense, so we got to see it work together. Y'all did lose Calais Campbell. They lost a corner too, right?
Yeah, lost.
So we're going to see, but I think it's going to be real competitive, bro. This division is going to be crazy. Hey, it don't matter when you 7'5" can do what
he was there to be our veteran, but he's 75 years old. Y'all act like we lost. It's all right. We all right.
Okay. I hope.
They got
but hey, him being old, he was the best D lineman now.
Yeah, they D ends is nasty.
He was still the best lineman though.
Facts. Best run stopper.
We gonna see. I feel like it's so much stuff to counteract each other. Yeah. Lamar is dynamic. You know, Cincinnati got all these crazy wide receivers. My pass rush is crazy. Like, this is gonna be interesting. Health is gonna be the name of the game.
Yes.
Hey, if TJ Watt would have been healthy last year, one of y'all wouldn't make it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My boy going back to defensive player of the year type status. It's going down. I'm gonna squeak in there. George Pickens gonna have 1,300 yards receiving. Take it to the bank.
Well, guys, I want y'all to bring that same energy to the next topic, and that is who the fuck is winning the Super Bowl, goddammit? Who you got in the Super Bowl? We gonna do it. The season start next week. Who you got? Who you got? Winning it all. Who's in there? You see that energy they just brought? I want y'all the same energy. Who going to the Super Bowl?
Guess what?
Who going to the Super Bowl?
Guess what? It's upset season. Upset season. Pittsburgh going to the Super Bowl again. Because I live there. I done been to like 10 of them. I live in the Super Bowl. We're going back to prominence. Just like when we were, hey, put your head down. Hey, I won the Super Bowl as a 6 seed. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And I was here to see it. You know what I'm saying? You know, Brianna was here to see me. I don't know about the other half, but you know. But nah, that's my phantom talking. Realistically, I got, and I hate to say this shit, man. It's crazy. I got the Chiefs going again. Like, I don't know. Something has to literally show me that they can just outdo Patrick Mahomes, bro. Like, I feel like, you know, when the Bengals went, that was like an instance of, man, that shit happened to everybody. Shit, Tom Brady ain't go every year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like them boys is hot right now. I got the Chiefs. Lord, I can't believe I'm saying this either. I got the Cowboys representing the NFC in the Super Bowl, bruh.
The Dallas.
I do. Look, man, look. They built to do it. They got a great offensive line. You could say they was probably weak at that other corner. They went and got Stephon Gilmore. Now you got a veteran back there, know what he doing. Is going to allow Trayvon Diggs to do what he do best, which is gamble. They got Micah Parsons. I'm not saying that they receiving core is the best in the league, but I do believe it's solid. And the addition of Brandon Cooks makes them exceptionally dangerous at receiver. And I think that Dak is going to play better than he played last year, as in not throw as many interceptions. I think they're tough out, man. They're tough out. But the Chiefs going to win, though. And Patrick Mahomes, we're going to crown him the best quarterback ever already.
Wow. That's
so, if Patrick Mahomes win this year, he's the best quarterback I ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Damn.
Brianna, who you got?
I don't want to go next.
I want that energy. Remember? We going.
No, we are going. I do got the Ravens, of course, coming out the AFC. Of course, I got the Ravens.
Playing who?
Don't get it twisted. I just don't know who coming out of the NFC. I just don't know yet. Let me look.
Hey, you just listen. You just don't want to pick the Cowboys. It's okay. I ain't want to pick them whole.
But I got the Ravens coming out and the Ravens winning it. Duh. I'm going to say, let's go with the Eagles. Why not? Let's go with Eagles. They can come back. Let's go.
Run it back.
And who's winning
We'll revisit this in week 9.
The Ravens.
Okay. Sean, who you got?
Simple. Cowboys, because they got one of the best defenses. And I'm going with my Bengals, because they're going to have one of the best offenses.
That's going to be interesting if they do. That would be interesting.
And who winning it?
Man,
You like,
I
I
don't know, man. That's a tough one.
That's tough. That's tough, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Them
I'm
Cowboys,
gonna
man. I can't even
go.
lie.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati 1916. Money McPherson with a 3-point field goal.
Money Mick.
Mm.
Money Mick. Okay.
For the first Super Bowl win.
I'll go
Ever.
next. I'll break it down like this. I think that the NFC is going to be a little bit tougher than what people think. My original pick, and as far as I know, I don't think they've signed him to a long-term contract, was the 49ers.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
I had the 49ers going to the Super Bowl. I think they're going to get the Nick Bosa deal done. They're not that stupid. So I'm going to go with the 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to it's a rematch of Super Bowls past, and the Cincinnati Bengals finally get a little bit of revenge, and the Cincinnati Bengals win 30-27 against the 49ers.
That
And
boy
Joe
praying every
Burrow
night for that.
walks away with his first chip. That's what I'm going with. Blood,
Chip on his shoulder.
wrap this thing up. Who you got?
Okay, so I guess I'm Kansas City and San Francisco.
Good old rematch.
Kansas City gets it done.
Let me tell you, the only thing that scared me this year about the Bengals, man, is I got to see how Joe Burrow do when he come back, bro. That calf, that calf to that Achilles shit is scary, bro.
Yeah.
I hope he stay healthy for real. I hate to see him go down, but is it too early to call him injury prone? That's all I'm asking.
Touch that field. He's fair game. He better be healthy.
Too early?
Because he touched
Too
the
early?
field. It's fair game.
Yeah, you got a point.
No. TJ Watt gonna test that leg now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
We got somebody to watch both sides for him.
That sound good. I don't care nothing about this good ass.
Y'all know about Orlando Brown. Y'all know about him.
We don't care. So what? You signed a good dude.
That's a fair question. I can say the same thing about our Lamar Jackson. I can say the same thing about Tua. Well, I think Tua's at another level though from those two. But hey, man, you got to finish seasons, and in Joe's case, he got to start one. You know what I'm saying? Like he got to actually start one and finish. Because the starting 2-1, the 1-2s, and then we build our way up, and the niggas be like, oh, they actually good. Like if he can start one, we're gonna be on another level. But we gonna see, man. We're gonna see. That's gonna wrap it up for us this week, y'all.
Hold on.
Wait, what's up?
Before we go, shout out to the USA for dominating at the World Track Championships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Woo!
And I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet. Where was everybody? Everybody was talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. Blah, 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 blah. I want to say this to people. A lot of people were not trying to down her. What people really wanted to do, and I understand she was going through a lot. You got to take accountability for the stuff that you do. That's it. She was in a place where a lot of people don't be, and she squandered the opportunity. There's nothing wrong with people letting her know, hey, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. But I salute her for the way that she bounced back like a champion. So I just wanted to put that out there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, USA still running shit for all y'all other countries, nigga.
Facts. Facts.
What did y'all feel about the Noah Lyles thing?
Well,
I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, man. I feel like it's a different kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like for basketball players, that particular stage only come around every 4 years or every 2 years or whatever. I mean, with the runners too, but for track and field, I guess they take more pride in the Olympics because that's when they really get to shine or whatever.
Mhm.
And I understand technically, yeah, I mean, they not the world champions, but you talking about the league of the best players in the world. You know what I'm saying? People not going to other Americans not going to other countries to be the face of the NBA. People coming to America to be the face of the NBA. So if you put, I feel like, man, you put whatever team, whoever win the championship, it don't matter. They going everywhere smashing everybody, dog. Like easily, bro. Easily. So I feel like it was just a little bit of, I don't know where the jealousy would come from. I feel like it was a little bit of salt with him saying that, which I don't understand because
say that
you
too.
got
I've heard that before. Like soccer players will say that. Like, how is he the world champion? They didn't beat everybody in the world.
Yeah, I feel like it's not a popularity contest necessarily. This is your time to shine. Just shine, bro. You don't gotta throw salt at nobody else. Like it didn't make sense to me, basically.
in the last Olympics, who won the last Olympics in basketball? That would be the USA. All the dudes that plays in the Olympics, that's the best players for them other countries. Them dudes in the NBA, all of them, from Luka to Giannis, all of them. Right now, the USA sent the C to B team right now, and they still whooping everybody else's ass
because the team is well put together.
So when they say they the world champs, they're the world champs. And that's very simple to me.
This is the thing. You got Austin Reeves now finishing games. You talking about the best team in the world where BI is riding the bench in the fourth quarter. Man, this dude 27 point a game score. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else team doing that.
Period. So
no other team in the world can afford to sit down a player who can average almost 30 a game. You can't afford it. These dudes the best in the world,
They're
man.
the best in the world, man. They're the best in the world.
Be like, hey, yes, because we the best. USA, yes. We the best.
They're the best. They're the best. And notice he didn't say anything about football. You know why? Because they don't play football in other countries. So they the best. It is what it is, man. The dudes that if you ain't in the NBA, it's either you messed up on your chance or you just ain't good enough.
Think about it. All the dudes who don't make it in the NBA go overseas and become more than likely the best player.
That's a fact.
Make crazy money. Come on. Dwight Howard, everybody like, oh man, Dwight Howard over here. Dwight Howard is a bench player. Now he a reserve. This man go over there, start shooting threes, averaging 33 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Stop with the salt, man. Stop with the salt, bro.
Enjoy your win, my boy.
Like,
you messing it up for yourself. We paying attention. We watching you. We see what you're doing, but keep that bullshit to yourself. But we're going to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm. Our list for next week will be, we're on to football. So next week we'll do quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Top 7.
But also
5 or 7.
Y'all do know our picks start next week, correct? Too, as well. On top.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
Right.
As long as y'all
I'm ready
know.
for that. I ain't even worried about that. I'm ready for that this week, like it was this week.
Right.
Hey, I'm
Tell
ready.
you right now,
That
Hey,
way,
right
that's
now,
our
big
show. We have a
upset.
show ready to go next week.
Big upset. Steelers beating the 49. I'll tell you that shit right now.
I agree.
I think I might agree with that one as well.
Tell you that shit.
They better sign Nick. Better quit playing. But
Not he ready.
that's gonna wrap it up for us this week. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Also, on top of that list that Rihanna just announced, we're also gonna pick who our rookie of the year and our MVP is next week as well. All right, because we didn't do that, and we normally do that offense and defensive player of the year as far as rookies as well, and just regular. So continue to like, share, subscribe. We'll holler at y'all next week. Deuces.
Yeah.
Peace.